Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I am fresh out of the shower. This is me in all of my natural trollness. Sometimes the under nose is not as red, but I've been forgetting to put the cream on lately. I'm fresh out the shower. I'm up earlier than usual because I have an appointment, and I wanted to show you Bio Beauty Bright Eyes Depuffing and Brightening Eye Gels with restorative colloidal silver. I did a video with these a while ago. I started using it again because you see my under eye. Well, that's not why, but this is my under eye. This is my darkest patch here. This side, the darkness is mostly just up under my lash line. This side, this whole piece right here is discolored. This mark and this mark, these are from my glasses. And this is a bump from something, I don't know. And so this is my natural trollness. I've had a few breakouts, you know, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I'm not putting on chapstick because I'm sipping Bold House Farms Amazing Mango as my breakfast. Because I do really need to be out the door in like no more than 20 minutes. So when you open the box, these are, I'm sure they do have a website, because don't all brands have websites? But I got these from Ulta. And I'll get into the directions and all of that. For right now, I'm going to put them on because it says keep them on for at least 10 minutes. I was introduced to these from a subscription box. They sent me a box, I think it was 3, and then another subscription box, it had 8. And I'm like, what is these? And I did try them, and I really liked them. So it comes in a pouch like this, and you can see where the 2 different pouches are, and you open it, they have a slit on both sides, and every time I open it, it never goes all the way across. And so it's good that there's another one on the other side. So I'm going to put these on, and because we need to have them on at least 10 minutes, then I will do the intro and tell you about these products. What I have realized, I'm getting some of the liquid off, because when I take these off, there's no liquid to blend in or anything, well, to rub in or absorb. So I'm not going to say what I said before unless, I don't know, maybe I will. You can put them on this way, put the small part inside and the large part outside, or you can do it the other way around. Depends on what you want to target. So this seems like I'm trying to target here, but I'm not. I'm trying to target in here. They do adhere pretty well. They don't slide down my face. I've never had that problem with these. And because I did pour out the excess fluid, these are a little more moist than they usually are. So I am just trying to get right up here in this corner. And I'm going to move this one in a little bit. I do like these. I do have sensitive skin if you're new here. These do not irritate my skin. I have had no issues with these. Okay, so it's 10 of. So we're going to talk about it. I'm not going to do the intro because I think by the time I talk about it, our time will be up. So this will be a shorter video for once, right? So I'm just putting this back in here. And then this is going to go in my makeup trash, which is over there. And I'm going to wipe my hands off on a cloth here. I'm going to take a sip of my Bold House Farms. Let me know, do you use eye patches? I have one Peter Thomas Roth one left, the vitamin C one, and I'm holding on to it. So try to remember what my under eyes look like before I put this on. When I used these before, like, it was a difference. I started using these again. When I went away for my little cousin's cheerleading competition, I took 2 with me. And I did use them both, one day, and then I skipped a day, and then the next morning, or the third morning, I used the other one because it does brighten. And when I used these in a video before, the comments were like, yeah, we see a difference. At Ulta, they only have this box, and it says down here it's 15 in a box. This is $40. And when I realized I liked them when I had the box of 8 from the subscription box, that's what I was trying to find. I couldn't find them for sale. So I don't know if that was just for that subscription box or not. And then the box of 3, so that was weird. But on the Ulta site, they only have the box of 15. It is $40. And so I did use up the ones I had before, which was a while ago. And then when Ulta, they were on sale or something. I do think it was a sale. And then Ulta, you can, what's the word, you can stack. If they're having coupon codes or additional points off or something like that, that can add to the savings. And so that's when I purchased these, because honestly, this is something I would use a few times a week, but it's only 15 in here. And so in a couple of weeks, like, these will be gone. And I'm like, that ain't right. Not for $40. And so I'm waiting for another sale because I do really like these. And they show you, where's the thing? Well, on the side, it has, let me just read it. Bright Eyes, Stay in Place Cooling Eye Gels. They're not cooling. Like, I don't feel anything when I put them on. No, I don't feel that. Stay in Place Cooling Eye Gels help depuff, brighten, and fill in the appearance of fine lines to rescue the delicate under eye skin from the effects of stress, sleepless nights, and red eye flights. Restorative colloidal silver helps smooth the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Illuminating pearl helps our eyes instantly appear brighter with renewed luminosity, and natural collagen works to firm and tighten. Store in the fridge for an enhanced cooling and depuffing treatment. And that's probably why I don't feel the cooling, because I don't put these in the fridge. Directions: apply to clean, dry skin and allow ingredients to soak into the delicate under eye area for at least 10 minutes. May also be used on nose to mouth lines. So instead of putting them here, you can turn it sideways and put them here. Discard after each use. Helps diminish puffiness, brightens dark circles, helps smooth fine lines. So that's everything on the side of the box. And you know what? Let me take this out of my makeup trash. This is my makeup trash. So this is just when I sit here and I say I'm throwing something away, it just goes in here. So it's not like nasty food trash or anything. And most of what's in here are when I use lipstick applicators for concealer because the wand broke off, sponge tip applicators, and also using lipstick applicators for when I remove chapstick before I put lipstick on. So that's mostly what's in here. And when I open up, this is from Lethal when I ordered their single shadows. So it's not nasty trash, it's just makeup trash. So on the back of the packet, it does show you different ways that you can use these. And down here, it says apply 3 ways. So that's the picture that's down here. So this one, target under eye puffiness and dark circles. And that would be the opposite way because it's showing the dark, not the dark, the thick side is in here. So if you want to target under eye puffiness and dark circles, this should be the other way. And that is what I was trying to do. So I should have did that. But because of how wide they are, it still covers. Like, even though this is wider, it's down here, but I don't have circles under here. So for me, it's neither here nor there. But dark circles and puffiness, you would put the thick side under here and the thin side over here. Number 2 is the way I'm wearing it. And it says target crow's feet. And it makes sense because it's wider here, but crow's feet, it would be higher up. And it is showing it higher up. If you can see, I'm trying to keep the glare off, how the thin side, it's not all the way in the way mine are. So hers is like here, which brings this higher up here. So it would target crow's feet. And I do have wrinkles over here, but not the, what's the dude's name? Not the dermatologist, pain management doctor that did the Botox for my migraine treatment and prevention. He told me I don't even have crow's feet. And so I'm confused on what crow's feet are because I do have wrinkles over here. And even now, like when I smile, like this, you don't see anything. But when I smile, I can distinctly see like 2 wrinkles, 2 large wrinkles. So, but he said I don't have crow's feet. And I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, and the third one, this one here, it says, let me find the English one. Because it's in English and another language. Target nose to mouth lines. And so that's all it says for this one. And so it's just turned sideways and you just put it like right here. That's this one. But I'm okay with that. You know, I think when people smile, their face should show it smiling. But anyway, so those are the 3 different ways that you can wear these, and we have about 5 more minutes to keep these on. How do they feel on my face? The back of the packaging says the same thing that the side of the box did that I read to you already, so I'm not going to read it again. So, which is really cool, because sometimes products will say something on the box, but then on the packaging it doesn't, or vice versa. And so I like that they do that. And also on the box and on the packaging, they have the ingredients. Do you want to know the ingredients? Water, glycerin, colloidal silver is the 3rd ingredient. Something glycol, I'm not going to butcher names. Betaine, something else, which in parentheses it says witch hazel extract. Something powder, mica, something. This is very helpful, isn't it? Something leaf juice, hydrolyzed collagen, sodium hyaluronate, glucosamine, no, glucon. I promise you I can read small words. Glucomannan. Glucomannan. Then it has a algin, niacinamide, pearl powder, fragrance. That's surprising. Because sometimes my skin has issues with fragrance, but these, it doesn't. Xanthan gum, something I can't pronounce, potassium chloride, citric acid, and potassium citrate, excuse me. I sound so illiterate. It says warning. This product contains silver and or silver salts. Avoid contact with broken or abraded skin. Avoid direct eye contact. Discontinue use if irritation occurs. So that's what this says on the back of the box, and there's a barcode, and then there's other information. Oh yeah, and their website, www.BeautyBio.com. Made in China. I do recommend though to get them from from Ulta, because you can use points if you have points and coupon codes, and sometimes they have just regular coupons, and so that I would recommend it from there. And also, if something happens and your skin doesn't like it, you can take them back and you can return it and get a refund, excuse me. So, and this is how the box comes. It just comes like this. There's tape. What I was just doing this is there's tape to keep the box sealed. So I don't know if you see this little mark here, but that's where the tape was. And so I was just taking off the rest of the glue from the tape. But this is how it actually comes. It doesn't come in another box. It just comes just like this. How does it feel on my face, under my eyes? I don't feel any of the properties of it as far as itching, burning, dryness, but when I smile or talk, I can feel like, oh, there's something on my face. But it's not, it's just because there's something on my face. Like if you put on a face mask and it dries over time, when you move your face, you can feel that it's there because it's cracking. And not that it feels like it's cracking, but it's like, oh yeah, there's something sitting on my skin. But otherwise, it does not feel like anything is there, and that I do like, excuse me. So we're going to take these off. I should have, excuse me, there's a dry patch right there. I haven't done any of my other skincare because when I put these on and then when I take them off, then I put on my eye serum, my face serums, and my face moisturizer. So yeah, so when I said all of my glorious trollness, like this is really it. This is just a freshly washed face, and that is it. But so we're going to do the rest of the skincare after this and then boogie on out of here. Farfanugan to my appointment. So we're going to take these off. So if you can remember, I should have took a picture, but then sometimes pictures don't look how they look, well, how something looks in real time. So I'll just peel it off, and it peels off. And I am seeing some of the liquid, and I think it's because I poured the excess on top, because usually there's nothing. Usually when I do this, like there's nothing. And even doing this, you see how my fingers are sticking to the skin? Like there's no excess fluid. But when it was on, like it doesn't feel dry or anything. And it's definitely a shine, which does diminish the look of whatever. But I don't, there's nothing to tap. You see my finger is sticking to my skin. Like whatever was there has absorbed. So you see and so there's nothing to rub or pat in, like it's all there. And so I can see a difference. It does diminish the look of dark circles, my under eye darkness, but could it be just because there's a liquid there or there's a serum there and it's shiny? You know what I mean? So is it really? I say yes. And because colloidal silver is the third ingredient, I do believe that's what it is. And I will say the effect does last. It doesn't last for days, of course, but it does last throughout the day. And I've noticed that when I do use them, even later in the day, my under eyes still look brighter than if I had not used these. And so it does work. Of course, it's making my glasses indentation look darker. I got distracted by that, excuse me. Of course, I forgot what I was going to, of course, and say. I do think it would help using these on a more regular basis over time, but there's 15 in here and these are $40. So I am not going to use these every day. So I use these for if I know, like when I went away, I knew I was not going to get enough sleep. I knew I was going to have long days. I knew I was going to be exhausted. And so I said, let me just take them. So that's when I use them, is when I'm like, I know I'm going to look like I did not have enough sleep. Like when I'm home, I don't really care. But when I'm out and about, I do want to look more awake and more alert, even if I don't feel like it. And so my review for these is, I do recommend them, especially if you can get them on sale, because $40 for 15 sets of patches is expensive. It's expensive. And the reason I didn't repurchase Peter, as much as I like the Peter ones, because each one did do what they said they were going to do. This one I physically see that it is brighter. The other ones, they did what they said they were going to do as far as the skin and what it's going to do. But as far as being able to see a visual difference like right away, this is the only patch that I've tried so far that I see a difference like right away. And so that's why I do recommend these. Over time, yes, it would help more if you use them more. But just for, a couple of times a week, or if I know I'm going somewhere, I will take one of these with me and use it that day when I get up. And so, but definitely Ulta, or if their website is offering, 20% off, or if they're having a sale or something. But I do recommend these. And again, my skin is sensitive. These do not burn. It doesn't itch. It doesn't make my skin feel tight. I have no issues. My eyes don't tear, even though it says it has fragrance in it. My eyes aren't watery. My eyes aren't burning. And some products that have fragrance in it, especially like mascaras, eye pencils, eyeliners, they irritate my eyes. I don't have that issue, at all with these. And so I do recommend these BeautyBio Bright Eyes Depuffing and Brightening Eye Gels. Is it depuffed? I don't know. Or does it look depuffed because it added that luminosity to it? This side does appear to be more puffy than this side. I don't know why. Just like I don't know why this side here is my darker patch compared to this side. In my last few hours of sleeping, I was sleeping on this side of my face. And so I was trying to think if I was sleeping on this side of my face, if that's why this side would be puffier right now. But that's not the case. And so let me know if you see a difference. I do see a difference. Is it like groundbreaking? Like, oh my gosh, she has like no under eye discoloration. No. But is it a little brighter than when I started? You see what I mean? And so especially, even when I come close, to me, it does look lighter. And I know it looks like I'm looking way over there, so I'll look down here. But to me, it does look brighter. The depuffing, I don't know. But I do really think it makes a difference. And then when I'm back here, like definitely yes. But even up close, because you want up close to make a difference too. Because you're not always going to be 20 feet from other people. So that'll be it for this video. Let me know what you think. Did you see a difference? Am I delusional and there was no difference? But I definitely see a difference, particularly here, because this is the darker patch. But, and my eyeglass indentations are really throwing me off because that looks really dark right there, but that's for my glasses. If you've tried BeautyBio, Bright Eyes, Depuffing, and Brightening Eye Gels, let me know what you think about them. If you've had a good experience, or, if you've had a bad experience, leave your comments below to help other people out who may be also reading your comments and trying to decide, is this something that they want to use? And also on the Ulta website, if you've been there, people leave reviews and see what they're saying, and also see if it's incentivized. Like, did they receive this and left a review, or did they buy it and leave a review? Sometimes it makes a difference, and it's a shame that it's like that. But sometimes it makes a difference, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, that'll be it for this. I do recommend these, especially if you can get them on sale or use your points or something. And I would say, because it is extra pampering for me, extra skincare for me, again, it would just be something I use if I'm going away, if I'm staying away somewhere and I know I'm not going to get enough sleep, which I seldom do anyway. I will use these just so I don't, scare people. And they're like, oh my gosh, why do you have 2 black eyes? Not that anybody says that, but sometimes I do look like that myself, and I'm just like, girl, you look like you haven't slept in a week. But that's when I would use these. If they were less expensive, I would use them like twice a week just to have that continual effect versus like once every couple of weeks or once a month or something. And so that's my review on these. Let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know if hearing what I've said, if seeing the difference, if you see a difference, if you're interested in these. And so these are what I'm calling crow's feet, because I do have a few little wrinkles over here. I don't know why this piece is always red, and it's like that over here too. So yeah, you see how, okay, right here you see nothing, right? No wrinkles or anything. And then when I smile, you see how like this bunches up. The deepest line is in the middle, and then it comes out to here. So, but he said I don't have crow's feet. So what's crow's feet? So I see this upper line that comes from my upper puff area. I see the crease from this direct line where it's red. And then I see like a line under here. So isn't that crow's feet? Let me know. Is that crow's feet? I don't know. I'm going to go. Thank you for being here. Let me know your thoughts down below. I appreciate you being here. And yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed the videos, thumb down if you didn't, share it if you found this interesting. I think other people will too. If you're not subscribed, I would love for you to do that. There are tons of information down below. I do have an Ulta link below through the My Shop My thing where you can get to Ulta through here. And if you use that link, I will receive a commission. And again, if Ulta is having sales or a coupon code, you can still use that going through the Shop My store, because once you're on the Ulta website, you get whatever they're offering through Ulta. So anyway, if you use that link, I appreciate it. If not, that's fine too. Let me know though, are you interested in these and what your thoughts are? So thank you. And as always, even though we didn't do the intro, which is not as always, but as always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you. I'm going to finish my skincare, boogie on out of here and far from Newton to my appointment, and you will see me really soon.